Hello and welcome back to Expeditions. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel, and although I was not sure this one was going to keep going, it did generate quite a bit of interest, including from folks that actually leave comments, so isn't that nice? I have, as you might guess, been playing a little bit in the meantime. I've stacked up around $300,000, and I've unlocked some stuffs, so life is quite a bit better now than it was in episode 4, where I was still struggling quite a bit. And I have some objectives that I'm after, but I don't know that I'm quite ready for any of them. So I kind of like the look of this river patrol mission. I figure we'll do that. Normal difficulty, 1900 meters, ravines and watery terrain, which means it's going to be perfect for my favorite truck. Come on now. Oh yeah, I unlocked this guy. I really wanted to like this guy. This is like a repurposed military vehicle. Have a look at the... Oh, my cursor isn't being captured. Alright, well, have a look at the windows and the way they kind of poke out from the chassis. That is because those are bulletproof windows. And it's not terrible, but it is pretty tippy, which means you have to take advantage of an important scout feature that I figured out in between episodes, which is that scout winches, actually, it might not be true of all scout winches, but at least some scout winches you can use even when you're upside down and your engine is off, which I believe is a feature that is unique to scouts. In any case, where's my guy? This is my guy. That's right, it's the Lodestar, which I was using in episode 4. But I managed to get me the bed, which makes this a lot more versatile, and I believe these, and you still can't see my cursor, are the best off-road tires. So this has turned out to be a pretty capable vehicle. It's the largest and heaviest of the Scouts, so it's sort of like a bridge between a Scout and an off-road. So that actually puts it in a really great place, because it means that if I want to try to pull a vehicle out, as long as it's not too heavy, I can do that. And it also gets to take advantage of having a good winch. So we're going to stick with this. And that route did not look outrageous on the map, so I'm not going to go nuts with supplies. Speaking of going nuts with supplies... Do I need all of that gasoline? I probably don't. So, I think I am going to bring some more spare parts. Just in case I run into, like, some bridges and stuff I can rebuild. I think with that, we're probably ready to get going. And as usual, I have overspent my mission prepayment. Is it possible to get started on a mission without overspending your prepayment? I don't think it is. Do I need any specialists? Doesn't look like I do. Do I want to bring any specialists? I won't worry about it. Alrighty. And off we go. Now also, since the last episode dropped, well, since I recorded the last episode, there's a DLC out that has to do with caving. I don't know that I've ever heard of anybody driving vehicles in caves at all, much less big off-roady vehicles. But hey, maybe it's a thing, and it probably will be interesting, and it added some new... Ooh. Yeah, that'll be a nice scouting opportunity. It did add some new vehicles that I'm excited about as well. So, I do not know yet what it's going to take to activate those, but maybe I'll find out soon. Now, which one of those is the one that we'll just do that. There, answered. Now, I have learned, I think one of the downsides to playing this on PC is that I don't have a throttle. I've just got a W button. And so it's either like foot off the pedal or jamming the pedal into the floor. And I do think that that's been the cause of some of my difficulties. I'm not a big fan of the photography minigame. I can't remember if we did any on camera. I think I did some watchtowers, maybe. But it's like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be taking a picture of right now. And also, I don't know what's going on with my aperture. Why can't I control the aperture? Because this depth of field sucks. Oh. And that's what you have to do, is you just have to, like, wander around to the settings until you get the happy sounds. Screw you. It was in focus before. That is a terrible landscape shot. I'm not even a landscape photographer, and I know that was a terrible shot. There are some great landscape shots to be had there, and that was not one of them. Stop being grumpy, Vic. Alright, so we got two more. One of several things that I've learned is that there really is no good reason to not have four-wheel drive on. As near as I can tell, there are no vehicles that get around worth a damn on two-wheel drive, and maybe I just haven't found them yet. But I think that's one of the reasons that makes the Loadmaster appealing to me, is it's just the four-wheel drive is always on. Screw it. Wow. I unlocked this outpost by getting up here. How did I do that? Did I do... Maybe I did do that. I'm pretty sure there's a much shorter, insane way I could get down there. But let's hold off on getting real wild so early in the day. I think that's a good idea. So we'll just creep around the long way. Oh, I was talking about the throttle thing. So the way the throttle thing manifests, see how much it's bouncing around? If you're going slow, you don't bounce off rocks like that. You just kind of bump over them, which is what you're supposed to do when you're off-roading. And you do less of that, too. So, is this the way I chose? This is the way I chose. So yeah, I think throttle might make a big difference. Good thing I loaded up on spare parts, eh? No. Have I scouted this area? I have not. I really need to find more airdrops in this region. Because right now they are sparse. And the getting is a little rough out here. I could probably be doing a lot more planning on this descent, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna drive like an absolute lunatic and hope for the best. Well, maybe not like an absolute lunatic, but certainly not like I own this vehicle. Trees. I have come to despise trees. It is so easy to get snagged up on a tree and just have it ruin your day. Like, you can get stuck in there, or one of those limbs could actually, like, bounce you around and toss you off a cliff, which has actually happened to me. Or just flip you over next to the cliff. And then when you use your screw jack to flip back over, instead of just landing nicely where you would like to be, near the cliff, you instead land, bounce, and then bounce off the cliff that way. So it's like double jeopardy. There's a big old tree. I would be very interested to hear your opinions on my choice of favorite here with the Lodestar. I did go and poke around Reddit, which I generally don't do unless I'm looking for Gone Wild, in which case I know where to look. And there certainly are some people that have some opinions about Expedition's vehicles there. And the Lodestar doesn't seem to be on the top of anybody's list. That may just be because there's a whole bunch of cool vehicles that I haven't unlocked yet, and so I don't really know what I'm missing out on as yet. It always helps to have a vehicle, or to have anything that you've unlocked a bunch of the upgrades for. That can help it to feel more special than it really is. Alright, here we go. Let's do a little scouty over here, though. Nothing? Alrighty. Somewhere along the line, I unlocked a support character, and he or she is my favorite of the support characters because with them you can use the drone to trade with supply drops, which means that you can be like parked at the bottom of a cliff while the supply drop is at the top of the cliff and grab them supplies. The thing that really disappointed me, though, is that I can't do that for upgrades. There we go. Look at all that bouncing. That's a crazy amount of bouncing. I think another thing that's going on here might just be a physics glitch, because there's a whole bunch of these rocks that are like partially embedded in the terrain. And I think that sometimes when they come loose, they get a little too energetic, and shit gets wild. Well, where... Oh, what do you know? No, that's not... So the other dumb thing about this is, like, I'm not thinking about this photographically at all. All I'm doing is searching the parameter space to make all of the lights light up. It's just... It's not a good mini-game, guys. Now, where's my last one? My last one is way over there at Exciting Crater. That's right. Alright, and we're going to... Where am I? Yeah. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to climb that. And then we'll go through here. And that should do me. And I did that so quickly because I remember that's the route I took to get to my outpost. And I think that stuck vehicle in the crater is one that I really want. I think it's the heaviest of the off-road vehicles. And that one is at the top of several people's vehicle tier lists. Especially if you restrict it just to the off-road category. but I'm not sure where I'm going to have to haul it to. And that could be a real heckin' inconvenience for me. And I might need to go to a proper off-road truck if I really want to get that done. And that's also a problem because I think I've got the best winch for the Lodestar, but I think that my current strongest off-road vehicle is still the one that I started with, and I don't have the best winch for that guy. And I don't even know where it is. I assume it's in one of the many upgrade caches that are scattered around here. Now, is there an airdrop around here? I feel like there's an airdrop over here. And I don't know why it's not on my map. And now I wish I had brought one of the range extendy guys. Well, it does not look like there's a supply drop over there, so... Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm misremembering. And it is... Where would it be? You know what? I think I'm thinking of a different part of the map. Maybe I'm thinking of a different map entirely. When you're playing this off camera and watching Starship Troopers in the background, all of these maps kind of look the same. See, and now I'm hung up on that rock right there, which is honestly the biggest problem with the Lodestar, is that it's just a big boy. And you can get wedged up sometimes. Don't go too fast. I haven't actually just like popped a tire out of nowhere yet, but I have occasionally come close enough that I think it's possible. And I'm sure that these fancy off-road tires are expensive to replace. I mean, that's a role-playing thing. A tire seems to be a tire as far as the game... Oh, there we go. What was that? It was like 48 damage to a tire? All from one little bumpsy? And here we go. I do really enjoy watching all of the suspension articulate and stuff. That's pretty fun. And I guess we're going in the mud. I wasn't quite ready to go in the mud. I'd rather not be in the mud here after all, I think. Well, great. What do we got? Can I reach that tree over there? That'd be a good tree to reach. Yeah, alright. Okay. We should be able to make it there. I do not know if the winching strategies that I have developed make any sense in real-world off-roading, but they frequently do work out pretty well for me in the game. Alright, let's see. I might need to do a second advanced winch here. There we go. Yeah, now let me go. Come on, I should be out. It might be hard to tell, but what I'm doing right now is I'm steering my wheels back and forth, because it does seem to help a little bit with getting loose when you're barely moving. And I'm just going to keep doing this for a minute. It is getting me moving. And sooner or later we will be out of the mud. And frankly, I know terrain like this. This is not so much mud as it is clay. And I'm sure that it is actually horrific to try and drive in. But sooner or later we'll get some sand and some dirt under the wheels, and then we'll get moving again. And that's looking good, yeah. And off we go. Really? How did I discover a new climb? I've definitely driven through here. We'll go the highway. Yeah. Alrighty. And another climb. I don't even have the rock climbing suspension on this guy. I kind of wonder how crazy that's going to be. Because I'm definitely going to get it when it's available. I don't know if I'll use it all the time. Alright, and now maybe we do the tires thing. Or not. I feel like the tire inflation system might be the least useful. But it might be that I just have very bad instincts about when to use it. Yeah, here we go. This is a thing that I do quite a bit when I'm doing climbs. Is I'll try and approach a lip and get up, and instead of getting up, I'll just slip along the edge of the lip until I'm high-centered. Sweet. And being high-centered on a steep incline is really not something that you want in real life or in video game. But that went pretty smoothly. Really? Really? Yep, definitely a good thing I brought all those spare parts along. So, when I was here last time, I was on the mission that unlocks this area, I think. And boy, was it a slog. It was such a long mission. And I got over here, and the objective was something like, these scientists are harming the crater. Steal their shit so they can't do that anymore. So I did. But like, who the hell do I think I am? This might bang some stuff up. No? Okay. I'll take it. What a place to take a photo. All right. Nice. Monies. So, I'm not going to return to headquarters. I want to go check out the truck in the crater. And I'm already here, so it'd be really silly to go back to headquarters and then redeploy and have to do all that shit again. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that guy out with this truck. But if I can, that sure would be cool. Come on now. We're not doing good on this ravine here. Come on. Thank you. Let's get our wheels on the ground. Thank you. All right. Criminy. That's just unreasonable. That's a very big bonk. Yeah, let's just bounce down the hill. We're a fucking balloon. Look at that thing. And it's loaded down with one of those silly ground vibrators. That is going to be a big, heavy vehicle. So where do I have to take it to? Does it tell me? I have to take it over there? Oh my god. Alright, that's actually not outrageous though, is it? Take it back out this way, and then down through here, up these climbs, and then it's a pretty straight route. Well, let's give it a go. Alright. So I need to get hooked up butt to face so that I can take best advantage of the other vehicle's steering and engine and stuff. You know, I might as well do a little bit of gas up, too. Oh, that's going to empty my reserve. Fuck. I don't think I have the supplies for this. But at this point, might as well just go for it. Right? So which way are we going? We are going the long way, of course. And off we go. Hell yeah. We going. Alright, I want to conserve the other truck's gas for when I really need it. So, is that a good idea? I think at this point I should just go for it. Yeah, and we go around the tree. That's good. Come on now. No? Well, this trip might be over before it even started. Please? Please to go? It's the tree. We are stuck on the tree. For sure. Come on now. We're almost free. Let's just go for it, huh? Up by this away? That's got to be a better angle for you, right? Why is it all muddy here? Let's get out of the mud. Ah, there we go. Alright, but now I would like to go more this way. No, 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 don't go getting stuck back in that tree now. Alright, down here. Not even close to getting out of the crater yet. Alrighty. This is actually going quite well. Now, how do we climb hill? Reasonably well, all things considered. I think the big problem is that I just do not have enough gas for this trip. There we go. Alright, let me out some more. Well, hey, I'm all out of time. Come back and see me again tomorrow, and I think we'll keep at this for a little while, at least until it goes totally sideways. Talk to you soon.